Hi, it's your boy Feminist Debunker 69 here to tell you that if you're still watching feminist debunk videos in the good year of our Lord 2019, and I don't know if they actually still exist, you need help. Nah, if you like watching videos like that, if they still exist, I ain't gonna judge you. Just like what you like. If you find something funny, fuck it. However, I'm here to give a history of my channel because I was watching back through it and kind of reminiscing because my channel was never really a burst for me to try to get a huge channel and get loads of subscribers and make loads of money. I never even monetized my videos, and I think monetizing actually helps your videos get out there. But I never monetized. I never made any money, and I could have made, I don't know, like 200 quid or something for the amount of views I got, which for a 16-year-old would have been alright, but never did. And this is just a brief history of my channel. I don't touch on this in the video, but a lot of my channel growth was due to other people, like Bearing a lot. I commented on a lot of people's videos, and I got in contact with a lot of people, and I sent people my videos. Like the first big boost I got was from Sargon liking one of my videos and it being shared on his Twitter. And yeah, so a lot of people like Bearing would randomly give me shout outs, like without me even saying anything. And he would just shout me out on his channel, like call me gay or something, and then link my channel. And so a lot of people, and my channel was really, the thing it got me best, really, the thing I liked it for, was it got me random friends. And a lot of I still speak to some of them. I still in contact with like Vernaculus and Griffix. I've met in real life, so. But you know, Vernaculus is really the only one, and he's not really an anti-feminist YouTuber anymore. The only one from that era I'm still in contact with a lot. But if like Bearing or Sugar Tits randomly message me, I'd be like, cool. I'll speak to you. A lot of them I was more talked to because I liked them as people, not because I loved their videos. However, this is going to be a history of my channel, and the thing I will say is I have a wife now. Yeah. So basically, incels hate him. Watch as this virgin uses anti-feminism to get laid. It's happened, and you can't prove otherwise. So, if we begin from the start, we find ourselves at the very end of my video catalogue, and I'm already at you with the first disappointment. One of the videos isn't even here anymore. One of the OG videos. I'm showing you a sample of 4, but there are 7 before the first milestone in my YouTube career. One video is in fact missing, and sadly it is lost to the sands of time, but it was titled, "Is Milk Bad for You?" I just thought it was interesting, and I was like, let's make a video on if milk's bad for you. And I read a few websites and a few abstracts and determined that, nah, it's probably alright. Which obviously now I completely disagree with, as milk is the most important thing and you have to drink a gallon of it a day. It's a shame I hate milk. But the video I'm going to give you a sample of is not shown right now, but it is called "Anita Sarkeesian Pisses Off a Gamer." Please, God, put your video on mute.
Warning, the following video contains a really awful impersonation of Anita Sarkeesian.
Spoiler, he wasn't lying. And yes, I'm going to do the debunk video format on my own videos. We're getting fucking meta, but don't worry, I won't do it too often, and I'm not going to show you too much of this video because, well, you'll see why.
Excuse me, it seems as if you are playing a video game. Yeah. Would you like to play with us? I don't play them. Did you know that video games cause over 428 different kinds of sexism?
Okay, that's enough of that. Now, this is really all the worst parts of my video rolled into one video, because that really is the entire video throughout it, and I think at the end I maybe make a chainsaw noise and pretend to kill her. And my videos were interlaced with things like this, where I thought I was hilarious having a back and forth conversation with myself and basically just me doing a high-pitched voice and trying to make it slightly whiny, but I was fucking whiny in the first place. I mean, still am now. However, this was just interlaced with my videos. My videos had some occasionally funny parts, as I'll play a clip from my magnum opus, really, Feminist Propaganda, which is talking about that old feminist kids video.
1 out of every 5 women will be sexually assaulted
or raped by a man.
1, 2,
3, 4,
5.
Which one of us will it be?
The black one.
Yes.
Now even me, in my 100% sensible, grown-up self now, finds that a little bit, tiny bit funny. It's got relatively good comedic timing, and it just kind of works. It's got that kind of shockish humor that works in small bits when it's timed well. However, large portions of these videos were me making points like this.
1 out of every 5 women will be sexually assaulted
or raped by a man.
Okay, this is one of the lesser known things. People generally know that the wage gap's bullshit, but when this comes up, people are a bit more stunted, so I'm gonna take a break from making shitty jokes and actually explain this one. It comes from a CDC study that asked people vague questions and then gauged whether or not they had been raped. They never actually asked if the person had been raped. They asked things like, have you ever had sex while drunk?
Now, it would either be something like that, or something that I heard from Sargon Vakad. That time I remember actually trying to find the study. However, I spoke with way more authority than I should have, because I didn't look at every single fucking study that says something like that. However, I did in fact try to find that study and read it, and that did seem to be what it was doing. So, while I wasn't completely retarded, it was spoken with a sense of knowledge that really shouldn't have been there. However, I did also make jokes like this.
Women are paid 23% less than men
For the exact same fucking work.
Fuck it, I'm making it a new rule. Every time a feminist brings up the wage gap, I'm stabbing one.
Yeah, it really did do like that. And I also would make jokes like this.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You are not forgiven, you male oppressor.
To all the women in the world, I repeat, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for...
No matter how many times you repeat it, I'm never gonna forgive you, you fucking cis scum.
Yes, I really did used to make jokes like that. And that video was from a video titled Mangina's Apology, is on the screen right now. And for some reason in the early going, this 16-year-old virgin thought that he had the authority to call other people manginas. I thought that they had lost all their masculinity, and I was not really under the illusion that I was particularly masculine, although even back then I could have probably been up most people, because I was kind of big-ish and could throw an okay-ish punch and throw up a head kick. But I really did think that these men had emasculated themselves by being feminists, and I was more masculine than them. But the videos that further on, they kind of kept some of the similar jokes, as I'll show here.
Let's all be honest, if you're being mansplained to by your boss, there's really not a whole lot you can do.
Hey Delilah, let me show you how to work out the standard deviation. Actually, I already know how to work that out, and your mansplaining is like so triggering. Say that again and I'll shove a broken bottle up your ass. Oh my god, I need my safe space.
This was about 4 months later, and as you can tell, the format for the cringe joke is still basically the same, except there's a little bit more self-awareness in there. I could tell that by that point I'd realised that it was a bit cringy. However, it was a bit more surrealist almost. You know, zooms into his face and he says something shocking. There was an attempt to make it more of an actual joke, and it was still pretty shit, but a bit less bad. And things like this were still in my videos about 5 months into my videos, but a lot of them had devolved into things like this, taking up a lot of this. This is from the start of this video that I'm showing here.
Look, I'm getting really low on shit to make fun of, so if some vacuous cunt with obnoxious dyed hair could make a pointless video about mansplaining, that would be great.
Mansplaining.
Thanks. Do you want payment, or is the satisfaction of putting this shit on the internet enough for you?
There was a period where that was what a lot of my videos were, just kinda me being mean to people. And I don't know why. I'm not 100% sure. I was just particularly angry at that point. And looking back, I think, I got less angry when I got a girlfriend. But looking back at the timelines, that doesn't really work out, because these clips I'm about to show you now, they're from when I kind of just stopped taking it that seriously and just tried to be funny. And you might subjectively say it's not funny, but me looking back, and it's kind of okay. It's still a bit cringy, but it's not too bad. It's still a little bit unnecessarily mean, but in a less angry way.
Careful.
Are you afraid that that infamous cyber raper is going to get you? Holy shit. There he is.
Empowering. Brave.
I'm sorry, but that word is copyrighted.
There's a lot of judgment when it comes to women and the kind of content they create.
When you put shit on the internet, people are always going to be critical of it. I mean, I got this comment. I have no idea what dank is, but I'm pretty sure it's a rape threat.
People tend to sexualize you.
Look, I'm not gonna put up one of the pictures that you take with barely any clothes on, just to mock you. Oh, fuck.
I just want to be out there and really empower girls with sexuality.
Yeah, I tried to do the same, but they didn't like it when I got my cock out.
Still pretty crass and a little bit cringe, but at that point I was kind of aware that he was a bit cringe, but I'm a bit like that now. I'll still occasionally make jokes like that. You can find something funny and still acknowledge it's a bit cringe. There are jokes I wouldn't make anymore, like, randomly putting up Jacqueline's pictures of her scantily clad to make some kind of point, and putting Caitlyn Jenner in a video, but it was a video of its time. Like, at this point, it wasn't any cringier than anything else on the internet at that point, really. And there was a video that really pushed me away from the being just mean to people, and it was this video.
Of just walking along the road, trying to get home, and some guy leering over you going, "Oh, you look gorgeous."
Really does show the subjectivity of attraction. One man's blobfish is another man's gorgeous woman. She's the blobfish. Yeah, it's just a bit mean. I just took her complaining about catcalling and made it about her hating men. because she's feeling threatened by men, which means she must hate men. But there's nothing really wrong with being a bit threatened by men that randomly say compliments. Well, compliments, technically it's a compliment, but it's unwanted and really fucking creepy, randomly on the street. There's nothing wrong with feeling uncomfortable about that. And I kind of realised that at this point, but I just wanted to pump out a video because I hadn't in a while, and I wanted my channel to grow. I was under no illusions that I'd have a really popular channel. My editing's not good enough and I'm not funny enough. However, having a channel got you to meet new people, basically, and I liked that. So I wanted it to grow, and it kind of worked. I mean, I got to 11,000, whatever it was. But I made this, and I look back even before I published it, and I was like, it's a bit much. But also, I was under more obligation to finish it because Sugar Tits had made a clip for me, and as kind of a collaboration. And I'm just looking back and watching the clip, and the setup for this clip was literally, I'm gonna say, "Hey tits, nice tits," and you say something back, and she came back with this. Let's see how somebody who isn't a giant faggot deals with them. Hey tits, nice tits.
Hey dick, nice dick. That's right, bitch. Only women can catcall, because everyone knows women aren't deviants. Now get on the floor, Fiffin. You will be my vegetarian bitch.
Guys, I'll be right back.
That's right. Dance, bitch, dance. Now eat that salad. Good. What a pretty little whorish mouth you have.
Okay, I'd first like to point out, I'm married and I love my wife very much. But, I mean, I don't know if you guys know what Sugar Tits looks like. I think it's public now, but back then, I think by then, I had seen what she looked like. I'd gone on a live stream. I think it was a live stream that it was no longer on air, because I did quite a few hangouts with people like Sugar Tits and Bearing, and she had shown her face, and I think I knew what it was by then. And she's very attractive, and just looking back on that clip, I'm not gonna go into my personal life, but yeah, I might save that clip. Christ. But anyway, after that video, I only made 7 more videos that I put any kind of effort into making like one of my videos. The rest were complete shitposts. And I made that Onision video, and that's probably the last video where I really got like angry at someone, because Onision just does that to people. And it really goes to show, I don't know how, I think I still wanted a channel at that point. However, that video blew up, and I didn't really capitalize on it. I didn't pump out a bunch of videos afterwards trying to grow my channel loads. And the truth of the matter is, even that now, I'd kind of like if I still had a channel that people watched, that I could put out random videos that I thought were kind of funny. The channel, and the friends I made from it, kind of fucked my sleeping schedule. I made friends that I really like Benny and Megan and all the people. However, my sleeping schedule was just fucked. And I think being on the internet so much was a big part of that. And the first year of 6th form, sleeping schedule's fucked, and I fucked up my exams. Second year, I fixed the sleep schedule, and the exams went way better. They were kind of still held back from my grades from the first year, but I got good enough. And if I had kept with the channel and kept being on the internet so much, I'm still on the internet a lot, but it's different. I could have just completely fucked my A-levels. So that's kind of the sad truth. It went down for fucking school. Not that I don't know how much it would have grown anyway, but you know, if all the people that I met through the internet, well, almost all of them, if they randomly messaged me, I'd be fucking delighted, and I'd be like, awesome, let's have a chat. I'd have a fucking live stream, fuck it. But I'm